Summer is here, and it's a good opportunity to enjoy fresh produce and get a healthiness makeover. Registered dietitian Nicole Byram joins us with more. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me today.
This all looks very appetizing, I have to say. I was like, oh, can I just have a few?
I know, I'm hungry. I think this is my breakfast.
It's gorgeous. All right, so what do we do?
So
how do we make it healthy?
Talking about 5 superfoods for the summer. So we're going to get kick-started with talking about strawberries and blueberries, some of my absolute favorite. So these are in season right now, so load up your freezer because they're a little bit more budget-friendly when they're in season.
Good tip.
And of course, frozen fruits and berries are just as healthy as fresh, so you can safely get all those nutrients all through the year. Strawberries and blueberries very high in vitamin C, fiber, and the antioxidant anthocyanins.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, so anthocyanins are what actually gives these berries their beautiful colors.
Oh.
So the darker the color, the higher they are in anthocyanins. And anthocyanins are, as I said, an antioxidant. They're very good for heart disease, good for lowering inflammation, and good for cognitive functioning.
Well, I could use that. Yeah.
I think we all could. So studies have shown us that the more strawberries and blueberries people eat, the lower their rates of cognitive decline.
Really?
And another study showed us that people who ate half a cup of strawberries once a week had a 34% decreased risk of Alzheimer's disease. So that's a huge statistic. We also know that a third of a cup of blueberries eaten daily lowers our cholesterol and our blood pressure.
Suck on some blueberries.
Yes, so here's a third of a cup of blueberries, half a cup of strawberries.
It's not even that much.
It's not.
Yeah.
So you can easily eat these raw. I mean, they're so delicious.
Snacks.
Have them in a parfait in the morning or mix them into a smoothie.
All looks yummy. Okay, this is a nice lunch.
Yes, so next is our spinach. Spinach growing season in Vancouver is now through the fall. Spinach is high in iron, potassium, and the antioxidant lutein. Now, lutein is really good for our eyesight.
Oh.
So half a cup of spinach has been shown to decrease the rates of macular degeneration. So we really want to get that spinach in us for our eyes. We also know that spinach is high in potassium, which helps to lower blood pressure. And it is also been shown to decrease rates of age-related memory loss. So lots of good reasons to eat spinach.
Not just for pot pie looks.
Yes, exactly. Half a cup of spinach is what this looks like. Here's a delicious spinach salad. You can sneak some spinach into your smoothies. And you can also wilt it and have it as a side dish with your dinners.
I love how you bring in like the sizes, because when you hear things, you're like, oh my God, how much is that? But really, not a lot.
Not a lot.
It can make a huge difference.
And this can easily go into the smoothie.
Perfect.
And then next we're going to talk about chickpeas, one of my very favorite things to add to my summer menu. I love sprinkling chickpeas on salads. You can have chickpeas in hummus. Hummus with pita, hummus and veggies. Hummus as a spread on sandwiches instead of butter or mayo. Really nice in the summer, gives things an extra little bit of a flavor. Hummus is a really good protein source. So 1 cup of chickpeas has 15 grams of protein and 13 grams of fiber. And that fiber is going to really bring your cholesterol level down. It's really good for our gut health as well.
Okay.
The last thing about chickpeas is they're high in choline, which is really good for brain and nervous system function.
Oh, fantastic.
So superfood.
Yeah, really, like just a chickpea does a lot. Okay.
I know. And last is one of my favorite grains. This is quinoa. So quinoa is a gluten-free grain, and it is also a complete protein. So great for those people with celiac disease, as well as for vegetarians, because we're getting that complete protein in there. 1 cup of quinoa has 8 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber. Fiber, again, good for that cholesterol lowering and good for our gut health and our bowel health. Quinoa has magnesium and calcium and iron in it. So really good. Another superfood, one of my favorite summer salads is this one I've got shown here. I've got some chickpeas in there as well, so we're combining our superfoods, which we can do really easily. And quinoa is great to have as a side dish for dinner. Instead of rice, have quinoa. And it's giving you a lot more fiber and a lot more nutrients. So lots of fun ways to include these summer superfoods into your diet.
Very easy, in fact.
Very easy.
And you can find them, because some people might say, well, it's very expensive. Everything is very expensive right now. But lots of the stuff comes frozen or canned, or even dried, I guess, for the chickpeas. It makes it a little bit more affordable.
Well, chickpeas are canned, and you, as you say, just give them a rinse, and they're easy, and they store for long periods of time, so more budget friendly, because food costs are so high right now. So we're really trying to keep things in budget, which is why we're going to buy these in the summer where they're cheaper, freeze them, use them. Chickpeas you can buy canned. And frozen spinach as well. Easy, easy. And quinoa's a grain. It's not too bad either.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to go eat now. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having
Nicole
me.
Byram, if people would like to get in touch with you, what's your website?
Yeah, freshstartnutrition.ca.
There you go. You can call or look up Nicole if you need.